Hey guys, it's Tinker Taylor here today, bringing you back another Pokemon build series video. Now today we have Muck, who is another sludge Pokemon. Honestly, again, kind of just looks like some sort of weird purpley sludgy toxic mess. Looks like it climbed out of some sort of like sewer or something. And that's kind of actually what we're building today. That's the inspiration. So this Pokemon is a poison type. And yeah, it just looks like mud, I guess. Like, you know, not like some mud can be more like clay where it's firm and dry, but this is like it's just rained and the rain hasn't seeped into like the soil and underneath and whatever, and like the mud hasn't dried. Like this is it's just rained mud. And yeah, it looks like a bog monster or something, yeah, crawling out of the sewers. And yeah, because of that, that's kind of, again, the little inspiration for this build. The other inspiration for this build was a while back I did do a room shell challenge by Tiny Snub, which was kind of a little bit of an inspiration for this whole series, where yeah, like I said, it was a room shell challenge and it was a Pokemon type challenge, so you just build based on like the type that was that room. Like you design the room based around that Pokemon. And for the water type, I actually made a sewer, because I was like, everyone's gonna do such nice pretty things, like, you know, the Pokemon, they're pretty and nice and cool and fun, but like I want to do something kind of gross. And so I decided, yeah, I would do a sewer. And I really like how that turned out. Like, I really, really like how that turned out. So yeah, I thought I would do another sewer. And again, I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's not as overgrown and gross as that other one that I did, but still, like, yeah, it's pretty, like, I wouldn't want to be down here. Sewers are just not my thing, hey? I mean, I don't think they're anyone's things. I don't think anyone just, like, goes and hangs out in sewers. I mean, if you do, I'm not judging you. Just, yeah, not my place to really hang out. But yeah, this sewer's a bit cleaner and a bit nicer and clearly well maintained. And I designed the building so that it was like, some cities have buildings that you look at it and you're like, oh, that's a building, but in reality it's like an air ventilation shaft for a tunnel, or it's like an electrical grid or something. I don't know, it's something for something, but hidden in the city because they don't want you to see it and they want to look nice and pretty and whatever. So that's kind of what I ended up doing, is, yeah, just kind of building a generic little brick building similar to the ones that are around. And I don't know, I just thought kind of blending it in with the world around made a little bit more sense than trying to build anything different, you know? It just made more sense to yeah, blend it in. Also, I had the hardest time trying to get the trim on this pool, because this is a pool. I had the hardest time trying to get the trim on it, and I have no idea why. I don't know if you guys have that, but like roof pieces sometimes can be, I mean, roof pieces aren't that bad. It's trying to eyedrop them. Sometimes it's impossible. Depends on what trim you use. But yeah, like getting certain things into the right places, you've got to like line it up with the exact right pixel, and it drives me up the wall just a little bit. Yeah, like the pool trim, I don't know why the pool trim didn't want to work with me today. Or today. I did this build yesterday on stream, along with the next two. And it was just like, yeah, why are you not working? Like, why are you being so frustrating with me? So yeah, I was like, I'm over this. I'm over it. I'm done. I just wanna like finish this up. This is so annoying. But yeah, like I said, eventually I did get it, and it didn't actually take me all that long. But I don't know. Do you guys find that like sometimes you'll just be playing and there's something that just does not want to play right, doesn't want to sit right, doesn't want to do, like, why are you being like this? And yeah, I don't know why it does that. But yeah, again, I really did have a lot of fun with this build. It was the first build I did on stream, so it was really good to get in and do something weird and different and interesting and, you know, out there. But yeah, I don't know, it's definitely, yeah, interesting, that's to say the least. And yeah, like I said, I did another 2 builds over on stream, so if you do want to ever see me build live, I do stream over on Twitch. I do 2 to 3 days a week of Sims. I do 1 day of variety, and I'm trying to also do 1 day of co-working. If I don't do the co-working, it's usually I do Sims instead. So yeah, I'm hoping tomorrow that I will do some co-working. I mean, I say tomorrow for me, but if you guys are in America and you're watching this and it's like fairly recent since this came out, it's probably gonna be afternoon or evening time for you when I stream. But yeah, I'm gonna have a co-working stream so I can edit a bunch of these videos and get them done. I'm gonna do some building later today as well so that I can edit those, and that will be good, because again, I just want to try and get ahead as many builds as possible. And I'm gonna organize next month's calendar, which I'm very, very keen and excited about, because, you know, it's nothing, it's like, I don't know, I just like organizing things. It's nothing like too time consuming or whatever. I just create little files for where I put all my videos and stuff like that. And I use Notion for my calendar, and I just put everything in there. And I really, yeah, I don't know, organizing things just makes me really happy, and ticking them off also makes me really happy. I love just being able to sit down and cross things off my list instead of, you know, freaking out about the fact that I have this huge list. I'll go in and do a bunch of things and then cross them off my list, and it just feels really rewarding. So yeah, I think that will be super pleasing to my little pea brain. Also, if I seem distracted for a second now, I have this little soy sauce fish on my desk. I don't know why I have it. I should probably throw it out. But I keep just like playing with the little lid. And now my hands smell like soy sauce again. I'm actually just gonna throw that out. There we go. Thrown out. It's gone. Because yeah, I keep playing with it, and I have no idea how long it's been on my desk for. Probably like 2 months. I meant to have it with sushi, and then I never ended up having it with, like, I had the sushi, but I didn't have it with the sushi. Also, every time I say sushi, like, people instantly think seafood sushi, and I don't do seafood, so I do chicken, beef, and vegetarian seafood. Seafood? Sushi, that's the word I meant to use. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of seafood. I don't like the taste or anything like that, but, you know, that's besides the point. The sewer is pretty much done, to be honest. I think I just spend most of my time, actually, I think I spend the rest of my time outside, working on the exterior, which I'm glad I did. Sometimes when I do exteriors, it's like I put 2 trees down and that's it. It's like done, and I'm like, why just that? Like, why not more? Why not detail it and be creative with it? And I'm very glad that I did. I'm very glad that I went along and put the art on the building. I put some dumpsters and some rubbish everywhere as well, or trash for you Americans. But yeah, I just spent a little bit of time kind of making it a bit more, I don't want to say gross, but like a little bit more detailed, because I feel like sometimes with these builds, I definitely do not make them detailed. I just kind of do nothing, and it doesn't make sense, and I get frustrated. But yeah, I don't know. I've been trying to focus a lot more on outside builds. I don't know if you guys maybe have noticed that, but yeah, exteriors of builds I've been trying to focus on a lot more, trying to make sure that, yeah, like I just get in and get these details added so that you're not just staring at something like super blank, super boring. I'm also fighting off a yawn right now. I don't know why. I'm not even that tired, but I've been fighting off a yawn for the last like 3 minutes. But anyway, yeah, I wanted this building to feel very like, not abandoned, because it's quite evidently not abandoned, but, you know, people don't break into the building, they can't really get into it, so they just make a mess around it, I guess. And it's kind of a good place to have, like, if you're a graffiti artist, it's kind of a good place to have your art shown, because there is a road that kind of looks like a main road, I guess, going past the front of this building, so the ones on the side here will definitely be seen, and then the ones up against the back, if you face out towards the water, like there's boats and stuff out there, so plenty of people in boats and I assume like jet skis and stuff like that would definitely see these art pieces. So yeah, I don't know, it's kind of interesting and fun. I also do spend forever, absolutely forever, looking for a specific bin, and let me tell you, I could not find it. I'm still looking for it now. Eventually I do find it, but yeah, there are some items in this game I just cannot, for the life of me, ever find. I can never remember where it is, what it's called, what pack it's from, but I know the item, and I just spend forever looking for it, so I do apologize if you don't want to be watching me scroll for 2 minutes or whatever this was. But yeah, I swear, there's just so many items in this game, and I feel like sometimes they're not placed in places where it makes sense. You know, I think having the bin that I was looking for be where I think, like, it should be with the other bins, I guess. But yeah, like I said, it just took me forever to find, and it was really grating on my nerves, but, you know, eventually, I'm not quite there yet, but eventually I find it, and when I do, I'm so relieved. I was complaining like this entire time. Keep in mind, this is sped up, so, you know, what's 1 minute to you guys is actually 4 minutes in real life. So if I've spent 4 minutes in this build looking for it in this video, I actually spent 16 minutes in real life looking for it. I don't know how long I actually looked for it, but that's just like the conversion rate, I guess. But yeah, like you see, eventually I do find it. And you bet your bottom dollar I was complaining for 90% of the time that I couldn't find it. But anyway, yeah, like I said, we just go around and kind of muck it up and make it a bit more, I feel like, realistic to a city. But yeah, we're pretty much at the end here. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video or my ramblings, make sure to subscribe. I do come out with a new video almost every single day, just not the last couple of days of February. I do something called the A to Z challenge there during that month, and it's only 26 letters, so only 26 days. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.